Hey, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard. Did you see CNN yesterday? They're now growing human body parts on mice.
Yeah, I saw that. That was cool. I think that's good.
Wait a minute. Tell me about this. I missed this.
There's a picture of it in the paper yesterday, as a matter of fact. It's they can now go into the laboratory and take these little mice, and they can grow a human ear on their backs.
Oh, no.
So then, you know, these little kids who are born without ears and stuff, they can actually take the ear that they grow on the mouse and actually transplant it onto the kid's head, and he has a human growing ear.
How does the ear grow?
They actually take cells, like it's almost like a cloning thing.
Yeah?
You see, on a lot of these mice, there's a certain breed of mice, I forget the name of the mouse, but there's a certain breed of mouse that does not reject, it has such a low immune system, it does not reject other cells.
They breed them specially to do that.
They breed them specially to do that. That's how they do research in cancer and stuff. So because, you know, most species would reject any foreign tissue.
Recognize.
Right. But this one accepts it and starts growing.
So now they're taking a real ear and putting it on the mouse. The mouse is not growing the ear.
No, it grows the ear. It grows human cartilage. Yeah.
They put a mold on it, and then they take some tissue from some human tissue, and it grows into the shape of the ear.
Oh, they make
the mold.
Well, no. It grows
both ways, it said in the paper.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Robin, it's unbelievable. And you should see these mice. They're running around.
I got two scientists, Jackie and Hal, were trying to explain
and these mice are actually running around with big giant ears on their backs.
Oh, jeez. Well,
It's great.
Where do they put the arm, you know, if they need an arm?
Oh, they put that by the genitals. So far, that's pretty cool. I think that's great. You know, I'm one of these guys that's very much into that.
Isn't that like a scene from Twilight Zone, though, man?
Yeah, I know. And there'll probably be some cool...
Yeah, wouldn't you feel funny that your ear started off on a mouse's back?
If I didn't have an ear, I wouldn't care.
Oh, you don't know.
I know. I'd rather walk around with
one of those horror films where you got somebody's crazy hand and it takes over your body.
You think the mice genes would get into your body and start acting like a mouse?
That's right.
Yeah.
Which is more bizarre, that mouse with a human ear on his back, or your book cover, Howard?
Yeah, I think my book cover.
I don't know what's more frightening. I'm looking at this mouse.
I wish you hadn't seen the book cover so early, but I think I'm getting like bizarre comments on my book cover, which is good. I actually got a copy of the book yesterday. I got it off the printing press.
Cool.
I got
First copy?
Yeah, I showed it to my assistant, and she said, "Boy, they get a lot of booking. I mean, it's 400. I think it's 482 or 452 pages." And it's kick-ass, man. It's the best thing I ever did. I swear to God, I'm really excited about it. I keep calling them and asking them to put it out quicker.
Yeah, man.
It's really good. I don't think this will disappoint anybody.
Who are you going to do first as far as, not the late-night shows, but I mean the day shows? Like, are you going to do Danny Bonaduce or...
No. I wouldn't do the Danny
Bonaduce. New people?
Danny Bonaduce rubs me the wrong way. I don't know. There's something very odd about him. We met him years ago when he was sort of down on his luck and that. And, you know, and rightfully he came to me and said, "I'm going to go out and steal your act and do it in Chicago." He says, "I want to be like you." And I said, well, at least you're honest about it.
Yeah, you told us what you're going to do.
Yeah, and it's not that I don't like Danny or something, but there's something just very, very odd and off about him. And I think it was pretty telling about when he used to get into trouble with the hookers and all that stuff. And I don't know, there's something really odd about him. And then he's into, like, karate. And... to the point where, and he's a real little tiny guy, and he keeps challenging everyone to fights. Like, but for like, he tries to get into because he wants to, you know, because I guess he's trained his whole life. I mean, the guy did nothing his whole life except train karate, and so like he starts challenging you. "Come on, man, I'm going to kick your ass. I'm going to kick your ass." He wants to so badly get into a fight. I guess that's what he does well. And I don't know. There's just something real disturbing about the guy. He seems like an accident waiting to happen. And I know he's feeling good about himself now because he actually bamboozled Disney into giving him a TV show, and it's a Ricky Lake show, you know. It's like a...
Well, they all are.
Yeah, it's like,
all
God,
the new ones.
Everybody's just doing the same thing on television. Like doing
How
the
much
Ricky...
more of it can we take is what I'm wondering.
There seems to be no limit.
Yeah.
And I don't know, he's just a real disturbing guy. I get a creepy feeling when I'm around him. I don't know how else to put it. He's just a disturbing guy. And his personal life seems real disturbing, and...
Well, now he says he's got it all together.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't believe him. I just don't believe him. But, I mean, I can't point to one thing. And also, he's just very odd-looking. His head is real big.
Yeah, he has a very big head.
He's got a big, giant head. I don't know, man. Is it something really disturbing about him?
The orange hair.
Yeah, orange. And then I know, like, when I got in Chicago, he was bad-mouthing me, and I just thought that was kind of peculiar since I gave him a new life and gave him an identity.
Who cares?
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of weird. His face looks like a Halloween mask. Or something. I don't know. There's just something odd about the guy. I can't put my finger on it.
Do the Sally show and kick her ass.
I'm not doing the Sally Jesse Raphael show. I've been asked by a couple of those shows to, now that I'm doing promotion for the book, I've heard from Geraldo and...
I would imagine.
Who's Howard Friendly?
Geraldo's Howard Friendly. Donahue's Howard Friendly.
But Donahue doesn't have a New York outlet in it.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Wasn't that show canceled already?
No, it's on in It's just on in New York. Which is kind of sad because Donahue started all that, and now he's, like, obsolete. And what's even funnier is you see ads in the newspaper here in New York local trying to get people to show up for the audience. They can't get
pay them now.
Yeah, well, they can't get anybody to come.
Nobody sees the show here.
Did you see those ads?
Yeah.
It's like, please contact us if you want to sit and watch the Phil Donahue show.
There's a secret show.
Yeah. There is a show. It's not on the air, but there is a show. And I think Phil, they'll just keep... I don't think they're ever going to tell Phil he's not on anymore. They're just going to keep taping shows. He's rich enough now that they can just hire a whole bunch of people.
Keep him happy.
You just get him out of the house away from Marlo.
Off the boat.
Yeah, keep her from yelling at him. So I don't know. Then I heard from, like Gordon Elliott and stuff. I don't know. I'll do
Gordon Elliott. Oh man.
Yeah, well, I'll do some of these shows. I got to go out and promote. I got a real busy schedule coming up, but it's worth it. I really want to get the book into the hands of a lot of people. It's no problem telling my radio audience about the book. I got to get out there in all the markets we're not on.
Yeah.
And that's the difficult part. Describing to people who I am outside of the cities we're on. So I'll be doing a bunch of these shows.
Cool.
Yeah.
You got to pick up that book, though, when you see that cover.
Don't you? It's going to stick out on the shelves.
You can't walk by that and ignore it.
The horror section.
I was talking to a guy I know, and he goes, I saw the picture of your book. God, you're an ugly girl. And I said, yeah, but you know what? I think it goes beyond girl or boy. It's just pure ugly and evil.
Evil clown.
Yeah. Well, anyway, the book's cool, and that'll be out on the 14th, I think.
14th.
Okay?